Hey Lowell, could you come look at this quickly? Computer. Oh wait, look at this. Rolling.
Right?
Turning brightness up.
Don't know.
It's like really blowing it out.
Bar setting maybe?
Oops, didn't put the game in. Will be cool if it works right away. Ah! Good. I'm gonna have to see where the text is. That way I can make sure y'all can read the text okay, but... Hey, Cortepper! Oh, my hair is kind of crazy. Oh well. Got my water. This game has a lot of reading. Oh. I think I'm good. Your granddad died. Had the worst flood since 1998. Greg got trapped on top of a dog house. Power was out for 2 days. Casey Hartley came by in his dad's boat, and I laughed when I saw him. Granddad left me an apple crate of books. He loved ghost stories, and quoted them to himself in the hospital bed. They feared death, so they ate the young. On his last day, he sat up suddenly, stared bug-eyed through the window. The old playground, half washed away. Turned to my dad, eyes still wide. House is haunted, he said, and died. Well, this is great. I mean, I didn't expect a party or anything, but I figured someone would be here. Welcome home, May. Okay, this game, one of my favorite games. Look at, it's beautiful, the stylization. Look at this cat. Really, really good game. Wow, when did they put this up? Possum Springs has never looked more falsely advertised? Must be such a relief to payphone companies that Possum Spring gets 0 cell reception. It'd be cool to call my parents, but some jerkhole took the time to actually rip it off. Who steals a phone? Fiasco Fox, you are too dreamy. Garbo and Malloy. Welcome back to Garbo and Malloy. What's in the news today, Malloy? Markets were up today. Way up! Looking at a chart and it's pretty impressive. The economy added 15,000 jobs, mostly in the chart sector, which is notoriously recession-proof. My Garbo, we got a little political there. Gotta get political every now and then. Went on one of those internet dates last week. Oh? Yeah, the internet is a truly giving lover. Hey, any lovely ladies out there looking for an eligible bachelor? Get in touch. I'll let you know if I find one. Excuse me, but where is everybody? 10:45. Closed. Not a lot of folks getting off the last bus to Possum Springs these days. Just you. Isn't there supposed to be someone at the desk? Closed. Why are the lights on? Why is the TV on? I get spooked when I'm here by my lonesome. Oh. Can I squeeze past you? Nope. Broke the damn thing. When do you think it might be done? Right after you go grab me a Fiascola from the machine. Am I paying for this? I always ring it when I'm here after hours. Nice. Free as in free? Free as in no one's here to say otherwise. What the? They have lime Fiasco and he wants a Fiascola? That's just a waste. Okay, just gotta grab it. Eh, 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 eh. My little paw. One free ass cola. One way to do it. Yummers. What are you doing here? I live here. Well, lived here. Huh, strange. When do you think that door is gonna be finished? Now. Goodbye. Bye. Thank you? Oh. Not walking back out to the highway. Probably get hit by a car or something. Hey, where did that janitor go? Did he walk? I'm right outside town. Mom and Dad nowhere to be found. Dark and cold. Guess I'm walking. Alone. Bus station is maybe the newest thing in Possum Springs. Guess they got state funding or something. Makes a good first or last impression, I suppose, if not for the abandoned glass factory back there. Not getting rid of that anytime soon. Wow. Didn't realize how much I missed the sound of that train. I used to hear it in my bed at night, during the winter when the leaves were down. Bless you. Well, I guess I'm gonna hike through the woods. Through the woods is home, my bed, and my negligent parents. Ooh, I'm a kitty. I'm a kitty. Trash pile. Oh, this is some dank nature. Dank nature and garbage. Dank nature. There used to be an old sawmill around here, I think. I mean, the park up there is called Sawmill Park. Looks like they lost a log load at some point. Gonna have to climb this, I guess. Ooh, oh my god, that was dangerous. Could have died. That was amazing. I'm not gonna die in this hole. I just love her. Just look at her. She's got her little bite out of her ear and her cute little hair, and it goes whoosh when you jump. And she gets all happy when she's jumping because she's a kitty. Love her. I'm in the log. Leaves go whoosh, whoosh. Whoosh, I say. I don't know what they were going for here. Some sort of boat castle? Most of it's gone now. Just a thing for weird animals to eat and have babies in. I love the music. Hope you all can hear it good, because it's really good. Ahoy! Looks like the ladder's gone. If I could just get to the top of this thing. Ugh. Never make it up onto that tree when I was a kid. The number logs mocked me. The logs and the other kids. Let me see if I can visualize this. Can't stop running while I do this, not even for a second. Gotta have enough momentum. I think I can do it. Run and jump, jump, jump. Hey. Triple jump. Only been 2 years since I lived here. Not in this playground. Possum Springs, I mean. This is all getting jumbled. I should write it down. R.I.P. Granddad. Your parents forgot you. Sad. I'm a little kitty. I wish I had the Night in the Woods shirt I could have wore. Oof. Hello, Hello, May. Been a while. Hey, what are you doing out here? Nothing better to do? I was out here doing my rounds and I saw you in the very off-limits playground. So? Get in the car, May. No. You want to spend your first night back in jail, May? No. May is me. I'm May. Hey, remember me? Ah! May, you gave me a heart attack. Good! What are you doing? Oh, May, honey, we thought you were coming tomorrow night. You thought wrong. How do you get here? I walked until I got arrested. By Aunt Mall Cop. Oh, did you say hi to Molly for me? No! I said hi for no one! F the cops. I'm going to bed. Is my bed still here, or are we waiting for tomorrow night for that too? Ah, May, so good to hear that voice again. Good night! There are a few things hanging around in here from the old country. This clock, the trunk in the storage room, and whatever is buried under the house after the cement incident. Oh yeah, my room's up here. I got the cool loft room, witch dagger. So cute. I love her so much. You just sit here for a while if you don't touch any buttons. Be chillin'. Play some bass, but which song? Nah, later. Bass Dragon. Okay, I notoriously stink at rhythm games, but I'll do one. Wanderer in Space. Nomad of Forbidden Place. I'm really bad at rhythm games. Don't make fun of me, please. Oh my god, it's so hard. Which one's why? I was okay for like a brief 2 seconds. I blame my Nintendo controller. Once I mess one up, that's like it for me. Okay. It's too fast. I tried. That's what's important. I literally do not know this song. True. Ugh. Since when is the crawl space all jammed up? Wonder if Dad can move them. It's so cute then. We're all so cute then. Cuties, a lot of us. We could have a traveling show of the cute Borowskis. How's this bird still alive? Pretty great when Granddad gave me that apple crate full of scary stories. Not sure how they ended up here. Death Comes to Wigglesbury. Fancy Corpse. Elmo Stevenson. Necropooks. Book of the First. Lady Shark. The Stoat on Gallows Hill. Honey? Yeah? Come see me in the kitchen before you leave. Okay. Leaves. Hi, Mom. Welcome home, sweetie. Thanks for not changing the locks. Sorry I mixed up the day you were coming back with such short notice. Okay, Mom. May, honey? Yeah? Is everything okay? Yeah. Things are good. Well, I mean, it was a bit alarming to your father and I when you called. I assumed that something was very wrong. No, it just didn't work out at school. What does that mean, honey? Can we talk about this another time? Sure, hon. Thanks, Mom. I bet you your old friends will be happy to see you. You wouldn't happen to know where Greg is, would you? Oh yeah, Greg's working down at the Snack Falcon. Up in town center, west by the Click-Clack. We have a Snack Falcon now? Oh yeah, it's so handy. You know, ever since the food donkey went out. The food donkey is gone? Oh yeah, going on almost a year now. Wow, where does everyone shop? Everyone goes out to the Ham Panther. Out by the highway now. But I see your little friend Greg when I go into town. Wow, the food donkey's gone. We have a Snack Falcon. It's a whole new world, sweetie. Yes, it is. We'll have a good time out there. Lots to explore. See what's changed. I will. Watch out for all the construction. Well, it wouldn't be fall in Possum Springs without loads of construction. So festive, honey. I'll be back later. Bye, sweetie. Mom, Dad looks older? Part 1, home again. Well, it sure is fall. All the road work crammed in before winter. Makes like half the town inaccessible. Unless you want to walk the long way around for like 20 minutes, which I mean, no. Kill, kill, kill. FBI, freeze! Hey, Mr. Twigmeyer. May, is that you? Sure is. You home for a visit? No, I'm home for good. What? They not have college anymore? Not for me, at least. I always thought you'd either go on to do great things or sit on your ass here until it put down roots. Ass roots? Guess I can settle that one in my mind. See you around. Selmers! What are you doing home? Dropped out? Wow. Yeah, I guess. So, like, you just don't go back? That's about it. Weird. So, how have you been? Okay. Me and Dennis split. Oh no! Yeah, he got a job at the new prison over in Brittle. And he met some girl at a gas station. Wow, what a jerk. He's a free agent. I guess. What's that word they use for, like, a weapon you make in jail? Like a knife? A shiv? I hope Dennis gets shivved at work. Just to scare him. Scare him good. That'd do it. Scare him right in the kidney. Okay, well, I gotta go. Nice seeing you. Stop by anytime. Just look at it. It's beautiful. Hello. What you doing on my porch? Hey, Mr. Chazikov. Hello, May, my best worst student. Haha, yeah. Like the constellations, hated school. Hey, don't knock school. School is vital for your future. What are you doing back in Possum Springs? Dropped out of school. Oh. Well, if you're still interested in constellations, come by my roof down the hill later this week. Should have my new telescope set up by then. Sure thing. Hey, it's the Harleys. What are you doing? Little Joe, you're under arrest. Oh wow, kids still talk about Little Joe? We used your DNA. You kids know what DNA is. Yeah, it's stuff used to solve crimes. Like a body part, but really small. But ghosts don't have parts. Yeah, Harley. Harley's right. Hey, lady, will you go away? Lady? Hey, Leon. Come to watch me play Night in the Wood again? Danny, right? Yep. I think you were a senior when I was a freshman? Probably. How's it going? Just lost my job. Oh no! They say construction's always hiring. But it's not. In fact, it's often laying off guys named Dan. What are you going to do? I'm open to suggestions. I'm sure someone in town is hiring. I've been out of work for a year before. This time I only lasted 6 months before being laid off. You know what that does to a resume? Not really. I have a zombie resume. Dead, but somehow it's still going all over the place. Oh. I don't have a job either. Oh man, sorry to talk your ear off about it. How are you holding up? Good, just dropped out of college and I'm living with my parents. Oh. So you're basically a teenager again. No. I'm just an adult living with their parents. Okay, so it's not like you're unemployed. It's like you're lacking a daytime hobby. That pays money you don't need for rent. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Yeah. Missing. Casey Hartley, 19, of Possum Spring. Last seen on dusk, June 27th, walking westward along the tracks. I'm the former food donkey. He was wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, jeans, and black canvas shoes. Casey Hartley, no! Harfest, October 21st through 24th. More like Awesome Springs. Yeah, right. How old is May? I don't know. 21? From the drinking, maybe? My god, what kind of weather did I miss? I don't know how long she was in college, basically. This is nuts. Oh well, wasn't going to church anyway. Thought, this place is falling apart. Look at him go! Nyong. One here. Pretzel pierogi! Hey, I just got back in town. The one thing I missed most was... Hey, I remember you. Hello. Thief! Oh, come on. That was years ago. Once a thief, always a thief. Alright, you know what? This isn't even a restaurant. It's a crappy food stand in a hole. This establishment has been in business for 50 years. 50 crappy years in a hole. You know what else has been a hole for 50 years? Dead people from the 60s. No respect this one. You can keep your whole pretzels and your damp pierogies. Yeah. Go and jump in the river. I don't know, I kind of wanted one, but... Oh, don't do it. No, May. No, no, May. Don't do it. Don't do it, May. Don't. I could have stealed the pretzel, but I don't want to be a bad... Hey, teens. Hey. What are you guys doing? Nothing. Cool. Cool that people still hang around down here. Used to do that when I was in high school. Yeah. I wasn't in high school that long ago, you know. How old are you? 20. There you go. Oh, so you can't buy beer. No. You have a car? No. I am not impressive to these people. Okay, bye. You outpost 2. 2? Is that like 2? Or like also? This is an error so bad even I wouldn't make it. Yeah, that's a good question. I think I have a great uncle or something on this. Yep, there you go. Anselm Borowski. Anselm. Even in life he was tragic. Big skeleton. Hey, killer. Ugh, don't call me that. Who are you? Lori M. How do you even know about the killer thing? It's a big deal, even to us middle schoolers. And what did the middle schoolers say? You put him in the hospital? And no one knows why? Did you, like, have it coming or something? No. Our mothers told us not to talk to you. Because no one knew when you were gonna do it again. Well, say hi to your mom for me. She sounds lovely. Oh, she's gone. Oh, sorry. It's fine. Yeesh. Rip. Market house. Harvest sale. Pickaxe. What? And where exactly are you planning on going? I don't know. Ham Panther? Well, honey, you're only gonna get minimum there. I hear they're murder. This place is murder. I don't think I can handle one more incoming call. I wake up sometimes because I hear that bing noise. Nowadays, I just take a sleeping aid. Works wonders. We shouldn't have to drug ourselves to get our sleep back from this job. Well, Ham Panther isn't going to give you a bonus. Ham Panther doesn't even have a leaderboard. But it isn't calls. It isn't sales. I wouldn't be waiting for that bing. I don't know, honey. Maybe you'll have a good shift today and get on the leaderboard, and we'll see how you feel then? I guess, but it won't change anything. Oh, I did a little circle. Look, there's a regular cat in the window. Sleeping. Hello, Zoft. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a fun place to work. But neither does Ham Panther. How is the location? Hostilities. One side's a restaurant, one side's the Social Security Administration. This town's whack. It's almost 5. Quitting time. Kick back some brews and watch the smelters. What? Snack Falcon! I am at the place I reside, currently. Oh my god. Hey Greg, what are you doing here? I'm back! Like back as in today? Back as in back. Too bad you didn't die at college. Too bad you didn't catch a flesh-eating disease. Too bad you didn't join a murder cult. Too bad you didn't lose all your limbs. A freak soda machine accident. God, it's good to see you. Arg! How's Angus? You two still a thing? Hold on. What are you doing? Changing the music. What? Angus, what are you doing here? I live here. Since when? Since last night? 11 or so? That's amazing! Come to band practice. Oh my god, the band is still a thing? Sure. When's practice? Now! When you get off of work? Now! Really? Arg! Hey, Angus. Greg rules, okay? Hi, Angus. Hey, it's you. It's May! It's May! Arg! So the party barn went out, huh? Yeah, not sure how it ever stayed open. Like, how many parties are there, really? I need a lot of parties to keep a barn running. I have your old bass! Oh, dude, I don't think I even remember. Hey, Bay. Or May B? So it's May B? So B? Hey, B. May's back. Wow, hi. Yeah, hi. She's totally back! Wait, what? Are you, here for band practice? I play drums. That's not drums. That's computer. It's fine. She also does your bass parts. Well, I understood them as the bass parts, but I can turn them off. Turn them off on your computer? May, we're totally gonna play a song. You totally have to play bass. I don't even remember. Those aren't even drums. Die anywhere else. Oh god. Whoops. I can't sing and do this part, so sorry. You gotta imagine the lyrics yourself. Dang. Ah! Oh, it wasn't so bad. Oh, pretty good. Yeah, that was okay. Not bad considering I don't know this song. Holy crap. That was hard to do. He'll get back in practice. I hope. Jeez, my wrist hurts. That was great, man. Like just seeing you back. Playing your old horrible bass. Okay, are we doing this dinner thing? Or diner thing? Yeah! Woo! Yay. Hip hip. pizza. Hell yeah. Did you miss pizza, May? They had pizza at school. Oh, cool. Pizza isn't great. Pretty horrible. Dudes, haven't you heard of the pizza scale? It's the what? There's a scale of pizza. On one end, there's the worst pizza, but like everything right above that is still really good. What's at the other end of the scale? Pizza all the way up. Pizza good. I'm gonna eat the crust. Eat Greg's crust. Angus! I mean, it's no possibilities. No, someone help Angus! I miss possibilities. Whoa, did you just eat my crust? I like crusts! Oh, looks like someone went off to school and got all fancy and eats crusts now. Should have gone to possibilities. The diner has ambiance. The seats are comfy. Food is terrible, but got charm. You too fancy for the diner now? Guys, please. I was raised in this diner. You and like a zillion rats. So when are we gonna play out? May, we don't play out. Oh. We have jobs, May. I work at the video outpost too. I'm at the old pickaxe. Isn't that your dad's store? Sure is. I'm Lord of the Snack Falcons. Where's Casey? Oh yeah, you wouldn't know, huh? Casey's gone. Gone? Gone how? Hopped a train, I bet. Oh wow, he always talked about doing that. Yeah, one day he was just gone. Made a clean break, hasn't emailed or anything. Well, good for him, I guess. Parents put up missing person posters. But everyone knew what happened. Geez, Casey, Huh. Uh-huh. And what exactly do you do, May? I was in college? And what exactly are you not... Why are you not still there? Didn't work out. Huh. Imagine that. Well, we better get home, dude. Oh yeah, Angus got a date with sword people online. Aw, lucky. Yeah. Really great to be back. Dude, we can hang out every day. Oh my god. Holy crap. What? Is that an arm? That's an arm. Nobody move. Let's poke it with a stick. I call first. I don't think we should poke it. May, this is like tampering with evidence. Ugh, am I going to have to start worrying? What's happening? About getting dismembered on my way home? I want to watch this. You don't need your ears to watch. Shh! May, can we not poke it, May? This is fucked up. Oh! Stop poking it. How do I exit? I want that cockroach though. I can't stop poking it. I'm not allowed. Oh, secrets. Whoa, what's that? Some kind of mark. What? Is that a tattoo? That's a tattoo. What is it? I think you just sleuthed out a clue, dude. Oh, for F's sake, you two. Here, come the cops. Now what's going on here? Uh-oh. There's an arm! We found an arm! Alright, May, put the stick down and step away from the arm. Alright, don't taser me or anything. No promises. Well, I think it's time for Angus and I to get home. See you tomorrow, May. Alright, I don't want any of you walking home alone tonight. Buddy system. Something bad's going on. I can drive May home, officer. Thank you, B. Yeah, thanks, B. Let's roll. Am I gonna be a smart? I don't know. I literally don't remember pretty much anything about the game. Because I'm really bad at remembering games for some reason. I, can never really remember them. So, working at the old pickaxe. Yep. Are they training you to take over the family business? They? Your parents? Hey, look, we're here. Oh, my house actually isn't for a few blocks. Get out. Okay, thanks for the ride. Go. Yeah, I didn't realize that there was a point to the, arm poking. Why is my webcam out of focus suddenly? Hello? 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 Can you not? Hello? Why are you doing this? What the frick? Look upon me, webcam. What are you focusing on? There's literally nothing else around. Are we good? We're good now? You gonna... You good? You good now? God. We're good. Anyway. I do want to put something behind me. Well, I thought of getting a green screen thing, but I'm not sure how worth it that would be, so... Yeah. Hey, kitten. Rawr. Listen, May, I'm sorry about last night. I really thought you were coming home tonight. It's okay. Went through the ravine by the old mill. Almost died. What? Yeah, logs almost killed me. Normal stuff. Well, I promise you I'll never leave you stranded again. Tell you what, how about we pretend I did come home tonight, and we just got back from the bus station. Start over? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Dad. Hey, May. Thanks for picking me up. Welcome home, May. I'm gonna go to sleep, I think. Well, you've had a big day. Good night, kitten. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you. What? We found an arm on the ground today. Are we still pretending it's yesterday? No, we came out of Click Clack and there was an arm. Just like an arm? What? Aunt Malcott came and everything. Oh my god, that's really weird. I poked it with a stick. Okay, really, May? Don't poke dead body parts with sticks. Too late. Wow. I'll have to email Molly. Alright, good night for real now. Still funny, though. Try anywhere else. Gregory's Pizza Scale. Fancy. Too fancy. Anything in between. Good as hell. Normal delivery. Frozen, cheap, bad. Unattainable? Uneatable. Avoid. Arm. Tattoo. Observations. Chopped. No. Severed. Army jacket on sidewalk. I feel like the Mango's Pizza is right a little below fancy, and so it's heckin' good. See, with the blank pages, did I miss stuff? Like, is there really stuff I can miss the first day? Like, this page? More stuff? Or I fill it in later? I fill this in? I mean, of course there's missable stuff, because apparently I didn't ever look at that tattoo before. Bless this mess. Bedtime. Yeah, I'm not sure. I never looked into it. I never watched any other playthroughs. I was so satisfied with my first one on its own. Playing it blind. And I've never looked it up. And I've never thought about it. Morning, May. Wow, it's been literally 36 hours since I've been online. I shall not stand. Ugh, no. What is wrong with you? Damn it. I bet Angus knows how to fix this. He's all computery, I think. But I can't let him see this. Where does he work again? Can I exit this? It's really hard on my eyes. God. Go back to it? Yeah, we don't that. We'll talk to him. That's just to play the bass. Hey, hun. Yeah? Come say hi. Morning, Mom. Nope, I'm Mom 24 hours a day. Har, har, har. Also, it's 4 p.m., sweetie. Well, I'm off to find Angus. Oh, is he your little friend Greg's boyfriend? Big guy, kinda quiet? Yeah, that's him. I need him to fix my laptop. Well, he better, sweetie. You can't afford to buy a new one. Wait, do you even know Angus? Do you? Kinda? Well, no time like the present. Thanks, 24-hour Mom. 7 days a week. Hey, you kid. Adult. So you're back, eh? Yes, Mr. Penderson. Didn't last long, eh? No, Mr. Penderson. You get a job yet? I've only been back for like 24 hours. Soon it'll be only a week. Then a month. Then your whole life. You're right, I have so much time left. No one's forgotten who you are and what you did, you know. They may act like they have, but that's just small town polite right there. Is that what this is? Small town polite's all you got, kid. So watch it. That was really interesting, but I need to go listen to my cells die. Pa! Pa! I like being back. Well, I just got home, so just like taking it all in. Feel like anything's changed? Yeah, totally. Park store's gone, got a snack falcon now, food donkey's gone, got a ham panther though. The Harleys are bigger now, saw them running around before. Yeah, I babysit those little shits sometimes. Are they bad? They seem so nice. That's how they fool ya. No, they steal things? What? They steal things. Holy crap, I was fooled. Oh. All she's got for me today. Let me jump up there. Can't get the momentum. Has he got a nut? Remember when B's family had a house and not a tiny, depressing apartment? I don't think I can do the star thing yet. I don't think I can get up there. I think I have to get up there from another screen or something. Once this construction at the church is gone, I think. Oh, now it's just the guy. The other person quit, maybe. So B works here. Old pickaxe. These like our war monuments in Possum Springs. There are 2 really ancient ones over in Old Possum Springs. 3 in town proper. I think they put a new one up on Pill Hill. Wanted by Possum Jump, but that one's spooky. Haven't been up there since that party we're not going to think about. You look cool. Also, where was the other video outpost? Can I help you? I don't think so. Oh. Nothing. I thought that this is where Angus was. They're not paying attention good? Better take shelter. Here comes the smelters. No use hiding. The smelters will find you. Sorry. Oh. Fucking. Knack to school. Hey, May. Got cuffs on my ears. Wow. Sounds like the ocean in here. That's great, dude. You seen Angus? Every night. Yeah, I meant like, where's Angus right now? At work, at the video store. What do you want Angus for? Got computer problems. Figured he might know a thing or two. He's a hacker. Really? Pretty sure he hacks. Wow. Cool, dude. I'll catch you later. Definitely. I'm so glad you're back. That arm, huh? Geez, yeah, what the hell? What do you think happened? I don't know. How does an arm end up on the sidewalk? In Possum Springs. I mean, kinda cool, but creepy. And like 2 doors down from our apartment. You live in town center now? Yeah, we live next door. Haha, man, you've been away for a long time. I have. Good for hanging out later? So much to catch up on. Nah, I got dinner with the family. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? A friendly thing? Is it 6 o'clock yet? Hoot ghosts. Snake'ems. But Angus wasn't at the video store. I want my computer. I need the internet. More important than whatever's out there. Really? I could go down here. Oh, hello, May. Do I know you? I don't know if you remember me, Miss Rosa. I knew your grandfather. I visited you the day after you were born. You were so small. I guess some things don't change, eh? How did you know Granddad? I'm here most days. Why don't you stop by sometimes? And I'll tell you all about him? Things you might not know? Alright, you got my interest. Sweet, curious child. Delicious pretzels. Pale white tunnelfish. Easy to catch and so delish. That's good. Oh god, you were listening? Cat pocket pone. Big long wire up there. What weather did I miss? My crazy? What? Where's the video? Where's the video? Not back. My house is back. What the heck? Yeah, no, I know, but then Greg said he was at the store, so I assume I'm supposed to go back to the store. Sorry. Really? What am I supposed to do? Where's Angus? Oh, he works day shift? It is day? I got here early? Wait, why does everything you say sound like a question? You do the same thing? I just didn't comment on it? Really? Yeah? Huh? Night shift, huh? That's cool. I'm at home with my baby during the day until my mom gets back from work. Ew, babies. Pretty cool job, though. Get to watch movies, eat candy, meet cute guys? Ew, cute guys. What's wrong with guys? I don't know, cute guys are overrated. Wait, so Angus is home? I'm confused. I don't think I can. I think the boxes at some point move out of the way. Whoop. Think. This is 6 o'clock yet. Dang. What do I do? I don't get to get Angus? No one's hanging out with me. Lonely. Yeah, B is tough. Oh, I can maybe jump to that wire? Is that what you're saying? Oh, not even close. Seems like it could get to there. There from somewhere? Dang. Dang! Can't go in anywhere else. You're a trash can stool. Dang. No, you have to continuously run. Thank you for follow. Sedated Romeo. And you can't stop running. Or you stop, your momentum dies. Ooh, we're on to something. Okay. Get me anywhere. Ghosts. Ooh. Oh, up here. No, I can't go in. Boo! to be had? Whoa. What am I doing? Creepy sad shelf. Looks like one of Mom's books made out here. He even ate the horses. One family's horrifying farm life in the 1880s. Jeez, Mom. Okay, I've never liked this bird. Do I just go to bed? Am I supposed to do something else on my computer? Like, is that what I wrong? I don't have a cursor. But she said she doesn't want Angus to see all this stuff. Early singles in your zip code. Tough, angry singles. Where is Angus? Is there time? Does time pass? What? Arnold Applebaum owned the mining company like 1,000 years ago. Dad said he was a crook who hated the unions, but we did get a library. That got turned into apartments. Dang. Angus! Where are you? Where is he? Where is he? I need the internet. I didn't even see this was a thing I could do. Greg and Angus. They don't have a button. What? There's no button? There's gotta be some way to make this work. Click. Hello? Hello? Hello. You're not Angus. Who is this? Who are you? May Borowski. What are you selling? You get a lot of people selling you stuff? Hello? Click. Yes? Hi, Angus? Angus, you say? Dude, it's May. Tell me about yourself, Maybelline. This isn't Angus. Would you like it to be? Nope, bye. Click. Maurice? May. Angus? May? Yeah. You're not Angus. And you ain't Maurice. I'm glad we sorted that out. Click. Hello, Angus? Are you searching my child? Yeah? For Angus? You can search all you like for Angus. Everyone has a different Angus. For some, Angus is a happy marriage. For some, a good career. For some, a fancy car. My Angus is a guy named Angus. Lives here? My child, no Angus will ever compare to the one true Angus, the Lord God above. Okay. Dear, have you encountered God this day? Look, my mom works at the church. I'm in the club by default. Click. Hello? 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 I'm looking for Angus? Any idea where Angus lives? I believe he's at number 2. Written on the button, I think. Looks, broken. I think the little guy he lives with kicked it in. Greg? Or something. How? Beats me, kid. I just live here. Click. Ow. Hello? Ugh! Who's this? Hi, it's May. May? Yeah, May. I just got electrocuted. Oh yeah, it's fiddly. There's no button! Yeah, you can, like, stick a screwdriver in and... Well, it's too late now. Come on up. Click. Great. Whoa, come right in. Hey, dude. Welcome to our apartment. I could have been in my underwear. Hey, dude, don't wear pants on my account. Why was the door unlocked? Greg always forgets to lock it. Okie dokie, thank you. Greg's at work if you're looking for Greg. I was actually looking for you. My laptop is messed up and I thought, what's wrong with it? Lots of things pop up when I turn it on. All kinds of things. You know, things about things, not for kid things. Why didn't you bring it with you? I forgot it. You know, May, you don't, like, have to be embarrassed about. I'm not. I mean, everyone. I know. Let me see what I can do. Okay, I got something for ya. I regret turning off the AC in here. I'm hot. Plug this into any USB port and restart. Should clear you right up. Might delete some of your old files, though. Wow, thanks, dude. No problem. Gonna head on home? See if your magic works. Not magic. Just ones and zeros. And we're just atoms, and our perception of reality is just chemical reactions. Take those away and poof, there goes the universe. Whoa. Sorry. I'm gonna go. Angus. Hey, Dadders. Why if it isn't the mayor of Possum Springs herself? What did you get up to today? Hung out with Angus a bit. You remember him? Oh yeah, I like Angus. He's smart. In the old days, I used to work with his dad. I know they fell on some hard times after we all got laid off. Used to see him at the bar. Yeah. After I stopped drinking, I didn't really see him as much. Wonder how he is. Did they find out anything about that arm? Not that I heard. Huh, well, be careful out there. Maybe I should carry mace or brass knuckles or something. Well, it'd be a shame if you got into trouble and were unarmed. Nah, I think I'll be okay. What? Haha. Okay, I get it. Unarmed, eh? I'm going to bed now. Good night, Mayor Kitten. Good night. See if this Angus fix works. Can't get any worse, at least. I guess it could be on fire? Anyway. OMG, it's fixed! Guess it turned out okay then, your computer? Yeah, it did, thanks. Put something else on that drive. Do you remember Demon Tower? Oh wow, yeah, I used to play that all the time, like 10 years ago. I've been playing again. They've kept updating it. You can grab your old save game from their server and start right where you left off. Ooh, cool. You should check it out and we can talk Demon Tower sometime. It's really cool still. I'm deaf doing this. Aw, thanks, Angus. Tips hat. Hey, you got that porn off your laptop? I heard you broke it with so much porn. Dude, you know it. Rick Wreckage told me that before the internet they'd hide porn in a hollow log in the woods. Yeah, that was the thing, right? Be awkward if you were hiking out to the porn. Some dude was already there and you're like, sup, dude? I guess we're both here for the porn. I bet that happened. You know it did. I bet they became friends. Porn log bros forever. So, dude, you're coming to the party tomorrow night, right? What party? Up in the state forest. Lots of people come from school and stuff this weekend. Cool people. The big fire, the snacks, the beers. Do you mean to write snacks or snakes? Both, dude. Both. Cool, well, you should ask B if she can drive us. What? No, I don't think she likes me. Nah, dude, she's cool. She drives all the time and lets us borrow her car. Stop by her store tomorrow and ask, okay? Please? Okay, whatever. Yay! This. Secretary of Education, having public schools like having public hamburgers. That's insane. Everyone should buy their own hamburgers. I like that I just have like the messages right on my thing. Away message. Born to lose, country trash proud drummer, skate and destroy, skate to create, bound for glory. Who is this? This is Angus. Alright, this one's Greg. I don't know what the other people are. Sharkle! Demon Tower. In the age of blood, pale one will rise, wielding naught but a simple blade. Who dares to climb the steps of Demon Tower? Demon Tower. Level 1 the hole. Okay. What's that? Oh, it's health. Oh, it's a rat king. What the heck? Oh, I can dash away, I forgot. Oh, A is dash. Use hearts. Heart. I stink at killing those. To the cellar. Did I just kill the shopkeeper? I'm pretty sure I just killed the shopkeeper on accident. I suck. Are they dead forever? That's the real question. Did I kill the shopkeeper forever? I feel like I should stop playing this anyway. Do the real game. What is this? Bedtime. Oh, by the way, he works at the old pickaxe, so you can go there, get some tools, lol, big axe, and go on a rampage, lol. Morning, Mom. All day, Mom. Every day, Mom. What are you up to today? Greg and Angus and Bea are going to a party, so I might go out with them. Party, huh? Look at you. Back 2 days and already the social butterfly. I'm a little nervous. Oh, you'll be fine, sweetie. Get out there and mingle. Actually, I think it's mostly going to be old high school people. Wonder if Cole will be there. I always thought you two were so cute together. Mom, no. Oh, sorry, honey. I didn't know that was still a sensitive subject. It's not. Okay, well, you go out there and have a nice time, honey. I will. See you later. What are you up to these days? I'm crashing here until I get back in my own place. Parents rented out half the place to Mr. Chazokov. I've been babysitting, interviewed at Ham Panther, waiting to hear back. Ooh, my dad works at Ham Panther now. They got everything. Oh, hello. If we don't start getting business in here, there ain't gonna be a Possum Springs, so we gotta do whatever we can do to get the market to notice us. Can we get back to the topic at hand? Yes, so we allocate funds to preserve the statue of... Gary, you're not hearing me. Don't tell me I'm not hearing you, Andrew. Not of sufficient historical note. Your ass is not of sufficient historical note. Guys, stop this. This is the stoplight fight all over again. Oh yeah, and remember who won that one. Can we move on? Fine. I'm faster than you. Whoa, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Really got tore off in that big storm a few days back. Don't help that idiots keep jumping on it. That's a shame. Spread the word to the other kids. Adults. Oh ho ho, I don't think so. Adults got jobs and better things to do anyway. Ah. Anyway, you tell those other kids to lay off. Gonna get themselves or somebody else killed. Know when they're fixing the steps? I desperately need to get to church. Tomorrow, I think. Vampires can't go on sacred ground. I ain't seen no vampires around here. Except maybe the government. Sucking us dry. I've taken over my vampire story. I'm leaving. Watch out for 'em bloodsuckers, kid. Adult! Oh, well, that's just patronizing. Who would leave this here? Oh man, it bounces. Hey kids. Hey adult. Well, I was your age only a few years ago. Uh-huh. Well, see you later. Hey there. Hey. Who are you? Wags. Okay, hello. What are you... Oh wait, there's a sign. Navy, huh? Yes, ma'am. You ever considered a future in the Navy? Like boats? A lot more than that, but yes, there are boats. Can I drive a submarine? Potentially. I can do that on my own. Later. You know, I don't want to intrude. But if you're someone who's maybe lacking a bit of direction, that's what brings a lot of folks to the Navy. Yet I have lots of direction. Like I'm gonna hang out with friends, play bass, play video games, go to sleep, etc. I guess I'm adding drive a submarine to the list somewhere. Well, just saying. I'm gonna go now. Alright now, have a good one. Are you like from around here? Nearby, used to be anyway. Is this like a thing they make you do? Like, why aren't you on a battleship or something? Every job's important. This is just my job right now. Have you been places? Oh, I've been all over the world. See any sharks? I've seen sharks, yes. Big ones? Pretty big. Pretty big. When you're doing your pitch, you should lead with the sharks. Noted. Or like, instead of the Navy doing Navy stuff, you make the entire thing about sharks. Shark diving, shark watching, shark riding. Are you writing this down? I'll send it up the chain. Hey May, how's the laptop running? Really good, thanks so much. Glad to be of service. So like, yeah? How's this store still open? There's a certain romance to VHS and DVD that simply cannot be matched. Really? Nope. Wait, you actually have VHS? Mostly the adult section back behind the curtain. Whoa, really? Yeah, some folks are like really into seeking them out. It's like a whole little scene that goes back before the internet. We had a historian in there last month looking for some obscure video. How do you get that job? I think that's the kind of job you can only have. You don't need to have a job. So this party tonight, huh? Yeah, it should be fun. I hadn't pegged you as a party person. I'm not really, but parties with Greg are different. How so? You know how you want to just go and stand in a corner sometimes? Yeah. Greg's my corner. Aw. Haha, shut up. It's so cute. See you later. For sure. Greg's my corner. He's so cute. Ugh. Yep. They love each other. Old pickaxe. Yeah, Bill, write it up as on the clock. Not gonna like that. I don't care if she doesn't like it. It was her fault, plain and simple. That is time extra, we charge for that. Alright then. What was that all about? Ugh, don't even ask. Mrs. Miranda has locked one of our guys in her basement twice. Why? Because she's old and she forgets. Maybe if she gets a bill for it, she'll remember next time. Huh. What do you want? Well, Greg's asked me to ask you if you would drive us to the party tonight. You know, the one up in the state park? Thanks for clarifying. Otherwise, I might have been confused as to which of the dozens of parties going down on any given night in Possum Springs you were referring to. Are you being sarcastic? I'll drive. Great, thanks. We'll be by your house at 8:30. Be ready or we'll go without you. Okay. Don't get lost on your way home. I know where I live. No, seriously. Go home and get ready. Alright, jeez. B. Beatrice Santello. Maybe? Turtle. Maybe. Maybe. You said to go home and get ready. Well, getting on the board's cold comfort. I'm just always on edge. Maybe see someone to talk about this? Dr. Hank? Ugh. Dr. Hank does everything and nothing. Fixed my leg last year. Feed my babies through chickenpox and a strap. I know. Whatever. The poor wolf girl. I was hoping she got to leave the job she hates. Hey May. What? I'm just stopping by to see how you were doing. Why? After the other night, I mean. Why wouldn't I be fine? May, a lot of things that happen around here, sometimes in town, sometimes out by the tracks, sometimes up in the hills. What? My job to make sure folks like you never see something like what you saw the other day. Folks like you, you're a kid, May, and you're naive. In its own stupid way, that's beautiful, but the world isn't, and the world isn't out there somewhere. It's here. Alright, are you gonna arrest me or something? Because I have a party to go to. Watch yourself, May. I'd really hate to see something happen to you. And being in the wrong place at the wrong time is all it takes. That's all I'm saying. That's ominous. Good night, May. Thought Aunt Malcop is planning to kill me. ACAB. She's your aunt. like a hair on my mouth. Hey, sweetie. Look who's home. Hey, the parents. I made tacos. Excuse me, we made tacos. Tacos! Tacos! You want tacos? I want tacos every day, all day. Family that tacos together, rockos together. Honey, no. What? I am so angry right now. You've all turned against me. May, honey, do you want sour cream on your taco? I want everything. Okay. It's go time. Ugh, I should probably make sure I don't look like a cave beast. Looking alright. I have the worst face. I have a nightmare face. Jeez, what a mess. My big dumb eyes. My nightmare eyes. Nightmare Eyes would be an excellent horror movie name. You'll see the nightmare eyes outside your window. And you'll know. You can do this. People like you. You don't like people, clearly. Just because that online test said that your best chance at being happy is a situation where everyone already likes you, but they mostly leave you alone. Except when they're delivering food to you, that doesn't mean you can hide in your room and wait for that to happen. That's how hermits are made, May. They die alone in the middle of winter, waiting for pizza from friends they don't want to see. Who cares if Cole is there? Jerk. Trauma was a mistake in like 10 different ways. That dress, that picture under that doorway, flower thing, less slow dancing than slow standing, careful non-touching, no smooches. So glad I'm not a teenager anymore. My breath tastes like tacos. This is a disaster. Alright, what are you gonna say? You're a smooth talker. You're a smoothie. Oh, hey, I'm May. What's your name? Oh, I think I know you from somewhere. It's probably from when we were lovers and we beat up that street gang with chains and garbage cans. This is hopeless. Wheel me out to the curb for garbage day. Oh, geez, they'll be here any minute. Good luck, kid. I don't need luck. Make my own luck. With a luck machine. The party. Hey, May, I think Cole might be there tonight. Yeah, I know. Geez, sorry. I don't care if he's there. He might not be. Well, let's hope so or not. I don't even know what we're talking about. May and Cole went out in junior year. Yeah, and it didn't work out. So let's stop talking about it. Let's. Ugh. That was awful. I hate beer. Can't remember the last time I drank beer. Not a delicious drink at all. I don't know if I should have another drink right now. Nice. Is there a way to not mess this party up? What? Nothing. Cool party. Yep. Who are you talking to? Not you. Fair enough. I don't know which one is Cole. Hey, dudes. Yo, did you see Cole's here? Oh, God. You okay? Yeah, totally fine. Gonna talk to him? Yeah, sure. Yeah, man. You sure, May? Yeah, I mean, why should I be weird about it? Well, I mean, you did write that song afterwards. What was it called? Go Get Dead, Angel Face. Ugh. You don't talk about Go Get Dead, Angel Face. You guys believe this dude playing guitar? Yep, playing douchebag hits. I like this song. Is this a douchebag song? Nah, don't worry, big guy. There's a douchebag like this at every party. You have no idea, Greg. Back in school, you'd always have some frat boy hanging out on the lawn, trying to look all sensitive. Why is this a douchebag song? He's vibing. Oh god, it's... Maybe I need another drink. No, May. No, May. No. Not doing it. Can we not? Can we just not? Can we just not? I don't think that it lets you progress. I don't want to fail the party. I'm gonna fail the party. Can't not fail the party. Darn it, May. If I just sit here and not move, nothing bad needs to happen. I can just be chill. Can you just be chill? You were just saying that beer sucks. You don't gotta drink more. He's not gonna. I guess beer is just one of those horrible things adults do, like doing taxes and having babies. Oh, hey, I'm May. What's your name? Is that you, May? Oh, I think I know you from somewhere. Yeah, high school. Probably when we were lovers. Haha, yeah, I guess. We beat up that street gang. Oh, yeah. With chains and garbage cans. Good times, May. I still have that game, by the way. My girlfriend back in school. What the hell is your problem? What? Be cool, May. Go get a drink and be cool. No, don't drink. Damn it, May. Can you stop me, guys? Ugh. How'd it go? Ugh. Ugh. Problem? Sometimes I think I just don't like people. Yeah, man. F the world. Yeah, F it. God, someone really should just F the world already. The world has gone on F for too long. Effing right. You guys hear something? Like what? Something in the woods over there? Oh yeah, 2 people are making out on the rock behind us. That can't be very comfortable. Who needs comfort when you have makeouts? But preferably you have both. It ain't a perfect world, Angus. They really are going at it up there. They sure are. You guys wanna, I don't know, stand somewhere else? Nah, dude. Why should we move? They're the indecent ones. We are gentlemen. Starting to feel these 2 beers. Yeah, I don't really drink much. Only had 1 beer before. Haha, yeah. And you spit it out. May, if you don't drink, you really should be careful. Nah, man, I'm cool. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on you. We'll watch you like hawks. Chaperone hawks. Thanks, dudes. Okay, but then let's not drink. Yep, they're still making out. Dang it. Yo. What? You're kind of grouchy. Did you know that? No, I didn't. Rude. How long are you planning on staying? Mate, we just got here like 10 minutes ago. Oh. Are you... How many beers have you had? 2. Taste it out, May. You're tiny. Alright, everyone is telling me not to drink, and you're still gonna drink. There's no other option? So annoying. Don't do it, May. May! Screw it, I'm doing 2 beers. I'm doing beer. I still taste tacos, okay? What? Nothing. Hey, B. Yeah? Oh, God. You're drunk. Already. That's why you came out here, right? Not really. I have to drive, and even if I didn't... Well, I don't have my license, so woohoo for me! Hey, B. What? Who is that? Remember May Borowski? Oh, God. May, you're drunk. You need to go chill by the fire. I'm gonna go run around naked in the woods. Go sit now. Vibin'. Not making a fool of myself. Not making a fool of myself. No! My God, he's talking to me. He's talking to me and I'm drunk. Hey, May. Hey, Coolio. Coolio. Wow, haven't heard that in forever. It's been like 3 years. That's not long at all. Well, it was good to see you. I'm just back for a couple days from school and... Shut up already. What? We never even kissed. Didn't we? No, not successfully. I'm sorry? I don't even care. The girl at the video store is all like, woo woo, cute boys, and you're a cute boy, Cole. Oh, thanks, May. But I hate cute people. Cute is the worst. Okay, well, I'm gonna go. And it's not my fault I'm a total trash fire. I got nightmare eyes. And the last thing you see is my eyes outside the window. And then I stab you with my knife. Stab, stab, stab. Boom, dead. When the police get there, you're all nightmare eyes. New nickname. Don't F with me, kid. F the world. Okay, May, you're threatening people now. May, I think you need to F college. Yeah. All those rich kids and hot people all writing sex and having papers with each other? Close enough. And that damn statue pointing at me every day? Supposed to be the founder, but just shapes. I'm a total trash mammal. Nothing is ever going to work out. You never had a chance here, but I can't go anywhere else. I'm home again, and I can do something besides sleep and cry alone. Because things aren't just things here, you know? Oh god, I'm so sick to death. Does that make sense, Coolio? May, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. I think you're really great. Home again. Woo! Wag! Tacos. I tried not to. You puke in this car, so help me. I owe you an apology, B. I'm sorry, I don't even know what happened. Got sloppy ass drunk after what? 3 cups of watered down beer? Remember when we used to be best friends? We used to be best friends. B, and I still love you, B. I didn't get a word of that. Remember you used to call me Mayday. I called you BB. Oh, you mean when we were like 10? No, I don't. Remember when we were scouts together and we caught that turtle? Yeah, Boxy the turtle. He died. Why are you so mean to me? Oh man, if I puke in here, your parents are gonna be so mad at me. Tell your mom I'm sorry, okay? She's so nice. God damn it, May. What? My mother is dead. What? She died of cancer. Senior year. Oh no, she was so nice. Phoebe, are you okay? How do you not know this? Did you forget about my dead mom? This is a terrible lapse of memory, B. I'm so sorry. I don't remember anything sometimes. Don't take it personally. What happened to you? You used to be smart. You used to be cool. You used to be worth talking to. Why did you even come back? Oh, did college not work out for you? Was it inconvenient? Were you not in the mood? I would have killed for that. I still would. I'd kick you out of this moving car right now if it meant I could go to college. We're here. Get the hell out of my car. Oh god, let me help you in. There you go. Sorry, B. I'm a mess. You know, whatever. Not your fault. You're just a kid. I'm older than you. 2 months. Yeah, well, I stayed here and got older. Well, you went off and stayed the same. Good night, Mayday. He likes me. He likes me still. You know I got nightmare eyes. Got nightmare eyes. They shine in the night. Nightmare eyes. Mm-mm-mm. Gotta smash stuff. This game rules. Pointing at me. Part 2. Weird Autumn. Well, that was a weird one. I feel awful. Probably look awful. I'm gonna burn this room down with me in it. Live out my remaining days as a shrieking ghost. Yep. Okay, so that one is B. Hey, sorry about last night. Hope you're feeling okay. Yep. I'm at the pickaxe all day if you want to stop by. Hey dude, you okay? Last night was pretty intense. B said you're okay. I'm a snack falcon all day. Come by if you're not dead. Sincerely, Gregory. P.S. Band jam later. OMG, the end. Job growth robust in low-wage sectors, so that's kind of a wash, I guess. Circle. Do 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 do. Bow bow. May? Yeah? Come say hi. Okay. Hey, hun, you look like crap. Yep. Rough night? Is it that obvious? No, I was just saying you look like crap because I love you. Thanks. If you want to talk about it. I saw Cole at a party in the woods. From senior year? Yeah, he was home from school for the weekend. Did you talk to him? Kind of, sort of, I don't know. Well, he's a jerk, hon. No, he's not, or he wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, looks like most of the repair workers have cleared out of the town center. Finally. Yeah, they're all done with the Churchill steps. And the power lines. Great. Hon, I do not want you up on those things. Mom, I'm 20. Uh-huh, which means you go to jail for it. Shh, they never catch me. If your Aunt Molly catches you up there, there's no telling what she'll do. Did I tell you I saw her yesterday out front? Really? Yeah, she was being all weird and cryptic. I don't know, everything's fuzzy today. And anyway, it's dangerous. You remember Susie Kushner? Gee, Mom, I sure don't. I've definitely never heard this story 1,000 times. Fried, honey. The paper used the word fried. Now she can't use adjectives. She lost an entire part of speech. Gee, Mom, that's terrible. See, that's the exact kind of sentence Susie can't formulate. So what are you up to today? I don't know, gonna go see what Greg and Bea are up to. You all gonna do something together? I don't know. I don't think they hang out much. Past messing around with our old band equipment. Well, there are only so many hours and so many days in our lives. Is there some bug going around that makes people talk like fortune cookies? Friendships are like trees. Uh-huh. You have to water them so they grow. And we each have only so much water. Have you ever watered a tree? No, God does that. Okay, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Thought. Become a fire ghost and yell at people. F the cops. I'm walking on the fucking... Everything feels bad. Thought. Never drink again or go in public. True. It just occurred to me I'm not really sure how I save and quit. Hey, May. Hey, Selmers. Did I see you with a journal the other day? Oh yeah, doctor's orders. Yeah, Dr. Hank has me doing one too. Okay, did you have anger problems too? I was stealing painkillers from the Ham Panther pharmacy. Oh geez. So Dr. Hank sees journals as a general cure-all. Is it working for you? Nope, rehab and the program do though. And I've become a very good poet. Want to hear one? Yeah. My heart is a dankness, but when I see you, I feel the thankness. Wow, that's really nice. When I feel a blueness, all I need is a you-ness. That's very romantic. It's about my horse. Oh, we're just friends. Mr. Chakovich's up on the roof again. Pretty sure he's gonna break his damn neck. Ta-da, it's Selmers, a poet. Nice. If he falls through one of my windows, I will not hesitate to take legal action. Who? Him, up there on the roof next door. If he falls from that roof through a window, you're going to have to pick which part of him you're going to sue. Whichever piece is biggest. I can hear you, you know. Coming. Coming to look at stars. Huh. Hey, Baraski, you could have knocked on the door down there. Impolite to be on other people's roofs. Next time I'm gonna call the cops. Whatever. Hehehe. At any rate, I'm glad you have accepted my invitation. What are you doing anyway? Hunting dusk stars. What's dusk stars? Wandering stars, the light of which does not come through at night. How does that work? Trick of the atmosphere and setting sunlight. Only visible for a few weeks every year in the spring and fall. So lovely. Neato. Want to have a look? Yeah. Excellent. Holy crap, my eyes. Oh, you want to put the filter on like so. Jeez. Sun is bright. Make you blind. Didn't think to mention this? I just did. Uh, I can't figure this out. What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. Ooh. 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 Am I getting warm? What's happening? What's happening? Oh. Where are you? Found one. Let me have a look. Ah yes, Dor the murderer. Okay, I'm interested. Dor passed Byrne, the king's procession, on the street. Dor was quiet and said nothing, and the king took offense to this. Why? Royalty is strange. So what happened? Byrne insulted Dor, Dor's family, Dor's village, and so on. So he was down to insulting Dor's chickens. Damn. Dor first murdered Byrne's chickens, then his ancestral village, then his family. Holy crap. When he came to Byrne, the king was silent. I'm going to get a tattoo of this guy. Is Dor a hero? Totally. Like you've been told you're nothing before. A story like this sounds pretty okay. But it's a true story and real people died. You should feel terrible. Seriously? Hehehe. Found one, I think? Let me have a look. Ah yes, Castus. What's Castus? This star tells the story of a woman who built a tower to heaven. Before this, the gods sunk her deep into the sea. Wow, that's screwed up. But even in the depths, she refused to die. Damn straight. Oh, you never die as well? I guess someday. Gods in these stories are only stand-ins for things we cannot control. You might say floods or the cancer or such. No to all of them. This is fair. I believe we have seen both stars visible today. Oh, really? They come and go so fast. That was pretty great. We can look again in 2 days' time. Will you be back? Yeah, if I remember. Oh, you will be. No one can resist the stars forever. That's spooky, Mr. Chazovic. Behehe. Dor, Castus. Rawr. Nito burrito. Oh, construction's finally done. Stairs open for business. Wonder what's going on up here. Ooh. Right. Hey, hun. Hey, Mom. Wow, it's been a while since I was in here. I know, sweetie. Nice to see you in the building at least. Did you meet the new pastor? Nope. Oh, she's around somewhere. Might be outside? She likes to go on walks. Cool. Might bump into her. Locked. So how's church working? Good. Answering the phone, entering data of various sorts, and trying to get everything into one unified app thing. You know, they make programs just for church administration. I didn't. I was watching online tutorials for the one we just got, but I just got distracted by true crime videos. Mom, I do declare, you are slacking off at work. God will forgive me. Alright, sweetie, you better work. There's so much talking. Reading. Neat. Warm enough at night? Yeah, you know I get by. Well, I'm working on something to help you out. Don't go to any trouble, I'm alright. That's good. Gonna get cold soon. I get some blankets for now. For some reason we have a lot of blankets. That'd sure be a blessing. We bless best with what we already have too much of anyway. Heh. And we got blankets. Heh. Hey! Hey! You're Candy Borowski's daughter, right? Yep, who are you? I'm Kate, but you can call me Pastor K. That's like way more syllables. You're new here, right? 16 months, something like that? Oh, new to me at least. This over here is Bruce. Hey. Hey. Bruce is new to our community. You live in the woods? Yep. But not for long. We're working on fixing that before winter gets here. It's gonna take some doing, but God's a doer. And they're bigger than city council. Still thinks it's a lot of trouble to go to. Listen, nobody said loving your neighbor would be easy. And you are our actual neighbor. I appreciate it. We all need a little help sometimes, Bruce. No shame in hard times. Well, it was nice meeting you both. Come up and see me at the church sometime. I will. I'll be up to visit my mom anyway. See you later, Bruce. Okay, nice to meet you, Mary. May Borowski. Bruce. Just Bruce. Pastor Kate. Bruce. I really do not remember the notebook having, like, this many entries at all. I don't know if, like, the Steam, like, there were updates before. I don't know. I always wanted to climb the water tower, but then that one kid died doing that. Whatever. I'll get to it. Probably see clear Brittle from there. I am so yawny. Do something about it, lady. New Possum Springs, huh? Someone's up there. What the hell am I doing? Wow, so this is where this stuff ended up. I remember the spring parade, it was so much fun. The year that Mallard P. Bloominggross snapped his tether and ran over Chris Evans, then they canceled the parade. Cowards, they couldn't cage Mallard. Mallard needed to be free! Neither ropes nor the poor legs of Chris Evans could hold him back. Wonder what happened to both of them. Oh my god. Mallard! What have they done to you? Mallard P. Bloominggrow, one of my absolute favorite things when I was a kid. Proudest of the spring parade floats. Dude, this is a tomb. This is Mallard's tomb. Oh, babies! Mallard, you're pregnant! It's one of those God things. Like when you have a baby because God? Holy crap, you are the cutest vermin. Who's the best vermin? You are! Look so hungry. That why you're, not doing anything? I'll come back with food. Don't die. Cute. I need food for them. I'm gonna steal pretzels so that I can give the babies. Mallard forever, miracle rats. Hello. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's what May was thinking of. It's locked. What the hell? This is a fire hazard. Maybe don't climb into places through the window. Frick. Can't go in there? Thought it was a secret. It looks very secretive. Damn. Gotta bring pretzels! Gotta jump. Can we die? I think these are supposed to be weather stations? Pioneer Scouts made them when they were playing football or learning about manhood. These are the manliest of miniature windmills for sure. Oh, come on. Need to do a triple jump. What? No! I stink. Hey. Hey, it's you. It's me. I want to sit. Legs are killing me. Yeah, it's a hike to get up here, right? I'm just getting old. 20 years. You're like all the way old. How old are you? 15 in February. I used to hang out here after school. Really, most kids don't come all the way up here. Haha, that's why it's so nice. Better than being at home. Where do you live? Chestnut Street? Okay, out by the tracks. Yeah, I guess I'm not really town. I'm like, tracks? I live down on Maple. Ooh, the rich neighborhood. Really? What? Oh, sorry. I just meant it's nice. Never mind, it's okay. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's okay, calm down. Sorry, I get all weird sometimes. I'm sorry. I'll forgive you if you stop apologizing. Okay. Tracks are cool. Haven't been out there in a while. The train shakes my room at night. Yeah, in the winter I can hear it. One of my favorite noises. Well, you don't have to wake up with... It's a ceiling on you. Good point. Alright. I'm out. It was nice chatting. I'm here most days. Cool. See you later. See you, killer. Ugh. I gotta get the pretzels. I gotta get the pretzels. How's it going, dude? Got a job here. That's cool. Oh, nice. Actually, I'm lying. It sucks. Oh, jeez. No idea there were so many kinds of hammers, wrenches, and nails. My god, the nails. Hey, B. Yo, sorry about last night. I get woozy on cold medicine. I don't really know what I expected to happen. Sorry for what I said. You know, I don't really remember it much, so whatevs. Hooray for alcohol. New town motto. Band practice later? Haha, yep. I'm amazed it's still a thing. We're barely even a band in high school. It's fun. Get to hang out with Angus. How'd you even end up doing it? When Casey left town, Angus told me that Greg was really sad, so I volunteered to be the new drummer. Well, drummer? It's a laptop bee. Sure is, mate. Sure is. I'll see you later. I got some work to do. BB would be nicer to you if you were nicer to her. Crazy concept, I know, but gotta run out and do this on your break? Shh. I think I'm gonna tell Nancy I'm sick. I can puke on command. That's one way to do it. I gotta change of clothes in the car. In case you puke on your regular clothes? No, I just want to look good for the interview. Good idea. I mean, it's Ham Panther. It ain't an art gallery in Paris, but I figure any leg up is good. I'm excited. So am I. I need to drink all this coffee so I got something to puke in 20 minutes. To get food. Oh, maybe Angus can give me food for the rat babies. Or I'll steal these pretzels, you know, it's fine. I'll steal these pretzels. No one needs to know that I stole them. Some rat babies would love a delicious pretzel. Okay, May. You're only gonna get one shot at this. Just gotta freeze when he looks over, even if you're holding a pretzel. No movement. It's simple psychology. You've done this before. You've still got it. Easy, easy. Okay, go. When he's looking over? Huh? Where am I going with this? Oh, into my pocket. I see. Hey. I moved? I didn't even think I moved. Ugh, probably not gonna get another chance today, damn it. No, my rat babies are gonna go hungry. Oh, hello. Hey, it's May. I remember. Old clock upstairs ain't stopped yet. What do you want to tell me about Granddad? Well, I'll only say if you really want to know. Hi, yes, I want to know. Got a history of troublemakers in your family, on your daddy's side in particular. Oh? Go back far enough, you got folks that were around for the real hard times, when the workers went up against armies. Oh yeah, I kind of remember something about that. Great-grandpa or whatever might have gotten the number of grades wrong there. Grandfather and I weren't around for a lot of the violence. That was before even our time. Nah, we were around to watch the tide roll out. Okay. And? We'll need to talk again another time. I get tired. Oh, okay. Can I get you anything? I don't have any money. Nah, I'm just fine, May. We'll talk another time. Okay, see you. I'm mad about the rat babies. I messed it up. Uh-oh, they spray painted it. Because this mural is of historical note, Molly. What do we know? Well, sometime overnight, someone used bolt cutters on the gate, came down here. What'd they use, a paint roller? Looks to be. Says they intend to nuke something? I think it's like some kid saw one of the old Nuke Possum Springs tags from back when, got bored halfway through writing it. We need to treat this as a terrorist action. I'm sorry? The mural's of historical note. Alright, well, I'll round up any terrorists I see. Round up any dirtbag teens or vagrants that have been hanging around town. Check out by the abandoned food donkey. You come off the train there. Already on it. Molly? Yeah? Find whoever did this. Okay. I want to see them hang. I think at most they get a fine and some jail time. This was of historical note. About this, I don't know if there's a reason to keep this place open. Yeah, Kathleen, we all know what you think. What, you think I wanted this? It's not like any of you had ideas for this place. Kathleen, we are not going to put a rest home down here. Just wasted space, and they're down here anyway at the Trolley Side News every day. We are not putting our elderly in a hole. Yeah, Colleen. At least if we closed it, I wouldn't have to keep an eye on this place. Thank you, Molly. That's helpful. You're all done. I got things to do. Yeah, fine. Where is a picture? Holy shit. Dudes, someone hacked up the dudes! Who did this? Why'd they do it? Nuke Possum Spring. Hey, Jeremy? Jeremy Wharton? No one calls me that. Germ, right? Germ warfare. Oh, that stuck, huh? Yep. That's an okay name. Your name is May. Oh, hey! Thank you for the raid, Lawful. How are you doing today? Do anything fun in your stream? How this works? Got it. I'm just playing Night in the Woods. I feel like setting up my ding-dang VTube and everything, so chilling. Okay. You're like a year behind me, right? 2 years. You're fresh out, huh? It's kind of weird to describe. It's a lot of text. It's a storytelling game. It's a little bit spooky. There's a lot of cute animal people and a really cool art style. It has a little bit of everything. Mostly reading, but there's like puzzles, there's music sections, there's like a whole game inside the game. It's one of my favorite games, but it's hard to describe. So far, I'm this little cat girl, and we found a severed arm, and puked at a party. It does not have dinosaurs. It has crocodiles. You can see a crocodile up there. They're just like furry people. Hang out with Greg sometimes. We ride bikes. Pretty good at it. Okay. What? I saw a rabid possum the other day. Really? Where? Crawling across the road. Had it been hit by a car? Nah, just rabid. What happened to it? Got hit by a car. Wow. It was like a poem? Okay. Well, look who it is. Yep, alive for another day. How are you feeling? I was feeling pretty bad, but I've been across town, and I don't know, that helped. Fresh air, or as fresh as it gets around here. Delicious. So what's up? We gonna head out to band practice? I guess we are. Watch me fail at band practice. Practice. Yes. Crashed my bike once and a broken spoke went through my leg. Jeez. Kinda cool. Oh yeah, I can see that. Alright kids, I gotta head out soon. Where you going? Family stuff. Oh, okay. Just for a night. Okay, we doing this? Yeah, let's do this. Wait, I don't know the song, like at all, and I barely remember how to play bass. You'll be fine. I completely will not be fine. Zero self-confidence, huh? No, I just don't know the song. Stupid jerks. Weird Autumn. Oh god, it's fast. Because I lose the beat when I mess it up. Wow, mate, that was pretty bad is what it was. I tried so hard. I thought it was fine. How percent good do I need to do before they say I'm good enough? Like 100? I have to do 100%? They always make fun of me? I literally do not know the song. Dang. I tried so hard. Hey, Duder. Angus leaving for the night? Yeah, gonna be bored. Rather, I would be if I didn't have plans. Plans? Crimes. Ooh, crimes! You up for some crimes? I might be hanging out with B. Let me check first. Cool, let me know. You want to do something tonight? I promise it'll be improving on last night. What were you thinking of doing? Want to go to the mall? The mall? Yeah, Fort Lucine, like we did when we were kids? When's the last time you were at the Fort Lucine Mall? I don't know, 5 years ago? Yeah, what? You know what? Yeah, let's go. Great! Yep, great. I promise it'll be great. Okay, we sure we're doing this? Let me check with Greg real quick. Okie doke. I just go back and forth the whole freaking time. Go for some crimes? Oh, I gotta choose. I think I'll do B first. Because Greg will hang out with me later. Let's go mauling. Mauling. Glad I didn't puke in here. Me too. Maybe I just never drink again. Or maybe you just take it easy next time. I don't know if I do moderation well. I can see that. I think the term is risk-taking behavior. Are you seeing someone about this? Hanging with you is working pretty well tonight. I should be getting paid by the hour. I got gum. I'm gonna turn on the radio now. Old gods of the Fort Lucine Mall. Gods, you said. Fort Lucine! Oh my god. Yep. What the hell happened? The internet? We had the internet when we used to come here. What happened to the carousel? Sold it, I guess. Who buys a carousel? Nobody who comes here. What happened to the bookstore? Also the internet. What happened to the arcade? I'm going to make a sign that says the internet and hold it up until you're done asking. What happened to internet? And yet Dollar Empire is still here? I think this is one thing the internet can't compete with. I guess. Oh my god, the UREV is still here. Haha, yeah, this old thing. I can feel the edginess from here. Just looking in there makes me feel old. We are so gonna do this. There's no way I'm going in there. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, Lee. Crap. I'm 14 again. Yep, pretty nuts in here. Hey, isn't that... Shut up. Hey, ladies. Hello, lady. So you know, we have 20% off select shirts. Ooh, t-shirts. Yep. Thanks a lot. Okay. Catch you later. Alright. Haha, nice. Dead Party Boys stickers in 2017. I think they're back in. That's cool. Bet you listen to them. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, if you're 30 years old and sad. I'm getting there. Wow, haven't seen belt buckles in a while. At least not fashionable ones. Mike at the shop has one with a rattlesnake driving a semi-truck. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Do what? Cover me, I'm gonna grab one. What? No! Shh! You're not doing this. So, you're really going to do this? Shh, be cool. This is my first time doing crimes. What other crimes have you done? Shoplifting, vandalism, piracy. Shoplifting again now? Anyway, just do the easy crimes. How is this stupid idea easy? Our eyes evolved to notice movement. Like dinosaurs? If the dinosaur is moving... Wait, that's not... Never mind. So as long as you're perfectly still when the clerk is watching... Like you're gonna freeze when she looks over, even if you're in the middle of putting it in your pocket. And this is gonna work because dinosaurs. Just like dinosaurs. I'm gonna pretend to not know you until you're done, okay? Ma'am, can I help you? Haha, no, I'm fine. Why do I suck at this? Can I just not do this? You need to look at something? I thought you said you were gonna freeze when she was looking. Stop judging me. I don't want to do this. I don't want to steal. My hand just moves. I'm gonna blame the controller. Not even a cool belt buckle. Okay, are you done? Oh yeah. Shut up, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, sweet belt buckle I'm never ever going to wear. Rubs against my stomach. This is bad, May. You just steal something now. Pardon? Have you ever done like any crimes? I mean, yeah, I guess. Hasn't everyone? Well, get back in there, champ. What? No. Features. Let me lay this out. 1. The security cameras aren't even on in there. 2. The cashier clearly isn't paying attention. 3. There's not one mall cop here as far as I can tell. I don't know, I mean, B. This is an experience. Have it. I'll run interference. Okay, but I'm blaming you and driving away if I get caught. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna run interference while you do your thing. What do you mean? I'm gonna distract the clerk. I can do this. Okay, I will admit that as drawing attention is a talent you have. I'm great at crimes. If I get caught, I won't. I'll just start screaming if I have to. How's that a good idea? Let's go. Okay, but if this goes wrong, I'm blaming you. Join the club. Hey. Uh-huh. I've got a question. T-shirts are 20% off. Yeah, I saw. I was wondering about something else. Okay. Name of this store? Yeah? Hi, you probably get this question a lot. Try me. So, what time do you get off later? Is it like you revolution or like you are a revolution? You know, no one ever asked this, but I think about it all the time. I bet. God. You know what the official business name on our checks is? You Revolution Radical Uth Culture Uprising Inc. That's really dumb. Oh god, I know. Oof? You? That's stupid. Like, guys, can't we just be a store that sells cool shit to teens? Yeah, teens go nuts for this shit. The employee discount is also pretty great. I had a job once. Had a 100% discount. Uh-huh. When I stole shit. No, I got what you meant the first time. They grab things all the time. Well, they're big into prosecuting to the full extent of the law here, so... Okay, I'm done looking. Let's go. Okay, it was nice talking to you. Bye now. See ya. Why did I do that? You did so well, B. I call the cops on shoplifters at my own store. This... What did you get? Some kind of necklace thing? Nice, nice. Oh god. Forget it, we're home free. Really? Yeah, we're like out in open waters now. I feel kind of sick. Let's walk it off. Wow, I completely forgot about this giant fish head. Oh my god, I loved her. Did you ever come to the summer days thing here? Yeah, I'd like squirt people. I still have no idea how they did that. I always assumed it was some guy in there with a squirt gun. No, it was totally a fountain they tricked out to squirt people. That's amazing. Heh, you know the walkway up there? Past the upper food court thing up in the atrium? The what? The ceiling, the glass part that points up. I know what an atrium is. Uh-huh. Anyway, when I was a kid I thought that's where God lived. Wow. I don't know, just remember staring at it when I was a kid, like eating a burger and trying to see if I could see God. Like peeking over or something. Looks like they've got some weird hanging art up there now. Wanna go up and see? Nah, my knees are killing me from work. You up for eating? Yeah, let's eat. Okay. I expected more excitement. Mall food court dinner. Oh, what a feeling. See, that wasn't hard. I am a bad influence. Crimes! What did you get? You inhaled it before I got a look. Pizza taco from Gopher. Pierogi burger from Smelter Burger. That's just a big pile of carbs and meat, huh? Isn't that what we are? Bones, too. I don't want bones in my burger. What? Remember when Kathy D'Amico pulled out Cindy Clark's nose ring here? You know what that was about, right? Wasn't Kathy pregnant with, what was his name, football guy? Ron Boonstra. I didn't know you knew about that. Well, I mean, there was the first football game of our senior year, and Ron ran up to the sideline and yelled at the stands, "My first touchdown's for my beautiful firstborn and his mommy, Kathy D'Amico." That's something. Kathy was in marching band and she was crying, I think. And then he dumped her for Cindy a week later. Oh yeah, see, that's the part I know about. That's what set off the whole nose ring situation. I wonder what Kathy's up to now. Well, last year Ron had this ATV accident, and somehow Kathy and him got to talking after that, and they got married. Huh. Yeah, Ron's parents set them up out in a double wide out in Brittle, since Kathy refused to end up in Possum Springs. Brittle's like 15 minutes away. You know what the worst part of this story is? Ron? At the time I was like, God moves things around in the strangest ways to bring two people together. Huh, I guess. Well, it used to make things make more sense at least. Thinking about this place, the fountain and the God walkway and stuff. Not knowing how something worked used to seem like magic. Now, not knowing means it might be going wrong and I may not be able to fix it. Helped knowing someone was at the controls, you know? Now I'm just tired all the time from the shop. When I was at school, yeah? I don't even want to talk about it. What happened anyway? You want to run around the mall some more? There's not really much else to run around. We can check out the weird bad art upstairs. I want to touch it. Please don't. I want to run. You run. I'm gonna sit here. I'm tired and sad now. Shoot yourself. Vibes music. There? What a mess. Can't believe this place even has the lights on anymore. They're just gonna leave her here. It's crazy. Don't do that. Lonely end of the mall. Weird being in such a big place alone. With murderers about or whatever. Kidnappers or arm cutter offers, at least. The art. Touch it, touch it, touch the art. Oh, this is bad. I should get down, right? I should not jump on the art. Ah, but crimes. Alright, I'm gonna get down now. Ooh, what's this? Oh wow. Is this... I can squirt her. Hehehe. Hehehe. Ha ha ha. Fantastic. Whoa, hey. Let's think of this. Alright. It's making Bee happy! Stop it, May, I'm gonna die. He likes seeing people get square. Okay, someone's gonna call the cops. How are there so many people here? Beatrice Santello. Haha, don't give them our names. Beatrice Jones. Oh wow, is that you, God? Yes, it is I, God Stevenson. I didn't know you had a last name. Silence, mortal. Through my fish monster, I have lain waste to your kind. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty magical. Silence, I shan't say it again. You and your good and noble companion shall get ice cream on the way home. Haha, yeah, we should probably get out of here before you're arrested. The cops shall be confused and stuff and beat each other up, for I am God and I hate the cops. Okay, get down here. Have a good one, mortal. It's not sticking it to the man. The man isn't going to lose anything here, but she will get in a lot of trouble. You're just a cog in a much bigger machine, huh? Sure, whatever. Return the shit. Okay, I'm going. Hi. Hello. You're back. Yeah, we stole some shit. Here is that shit. We don't want you to get in trouble with your boss. It's not your fault the world is like it is. What? You stole this? You're just a cog in a much bigger machine. Blame you would be like blaming a thing inside a whole thing. So you're returning stolen merchandise. One day, folks like you are going to overthrow the whole thing. What whole thing? The whole thing. We're leaving. Stay strong, you beautiful dreamer. You have nothing to lose but your chains. What? This place used to be something. I mean, it's still something. Nah, just a big, mostly empty thing. And a big, mostly empty parking lot. Well, you work with what you have. Let's never come here again. You don't have to convince me. I only came here because you wanted to. Well, Fort Lucine used to be something. Now Fort Lucine's over. Let's go. Let it die in peace. Let it die. Want to drive on the way home? Nope. Did we get ice cream? Bandit Queens of the Fort Lucine Mall. All hail water fountain fish. What's up, Dad? Heard you had a wild time last night. I didn't drink. Works better if you let me accuse you first. Right. Here's my hangover cure. Not drinking the night before. Wow, hold on. Let me write that down. It's complicated, I know. What did you do tonight? Went out with Bee. You have a good time? Yeah, she's kinda, I don't know. Like, she's older, like, much older, and kinda sad. Well, she's been through a lot. Yeah. Hey, Dad, would you mind moving the boxes in the crawl space? Well, what have you done for me lately? Been an excellent daughter? That doesn't count. Well, would you watch some TV with me? Yeah, for a little bit. Hop up. I'm watching Garbo and Malloy. Nice. Welcome back, folks. Hell of a show tonight. Say, Malloy. Yes, Garbo? Ever get the feeling that disaster's right around the corner? Sure do, right before we start the show every night. You superstitious, Garbo? Not anymore. What happened? I've broken every mirror I've ever owned, and now I'm lucky enough to never have to look at this mug. Yeah, but what about the rest of us? Well, that's a whopper. Coming up next, Garbo and I join a cult. Okay. Oh, that's it? Maybe they'll move the boxes now. is a good place to stop. I'm still not 100% with how I save. Hey, dude, what did you do tonight? Nothing much. Stole something for Angus. It's a surprise. Wow, what is it? Hold on for a sec. Oh crap, I gotta go. Talk to you later. Okay, weirdo, you okay? Hey, cool mall times. Pretty cool mall times, yes. I hope we didn't make too much of a mess with the fountain. Who's we? I was merely sitting there when I was assaulted with mall water. I'll not rest until that fountain is brought to justice. Tell the world my story. They must know. Okay, I'm going to sleep. I hope the nightmares aren't too horrible. It is a trauma I shall bear forever. Bedtime? I agree, Bay. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, I got another dream. I don't have a smashy stick this time? Ooh. Hello. Nightmare eyes. Whoa. Someone's there. Looks like a person. Heck. Can't get him to do anything? Well? I'm not sure where I missed. I feel like I'm supposed to go higher. Then what? Oh, now they're all lit. Whoa? A bear? Hello? Hold Y to save and quit. That was a pretty good stopping point. I'll probably play this again. I really love this game. I hope that my reading made it enjoyable. I think that was a good one to end Pride Month on. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in, chilling, hanging out. I put up a whole schedule for next month. I'm pretty excited. It should be fun. The big one I'm gonna play next month is Hellblade. Come watch me get scared. Okay. Thank you guys. Have a good night.